What's going on, y'all? What's the word? What's the word? Good morning, family. Hopefully you guys are all having a phenomenal morning like myself. Yeah, fam, I know we just had PPI come out. Give me a second. Let me get things situated and then we'll go over that. Ain't no rush. Ain't no rush whatsoever. I did see that PPI did come out a little bit lower than expected, which is good for inflation wise, but we'll see how the market reacts here ultimately. We are seeing a little bit of strength right now in gold off of that release. Dollar itself, man, what's going on with the dollar? Super wiki right now. Hold on, let's go with the dollar. Super wiki right now. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we get here, family. We did get PPI come out lower than expected, which is really good. I could hear again today, which is really good. Super excited to be here with y'all this morning. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. I see we got Backley in the house. Damon off the ground. What's the word? Lambo in the building. What's up? Michael G in the house. Good morning, fam. How you doing? Kyrie in the building. King City, what's going on? Austin, my brother, what's the word? We got Michael Gibbs in the building. What for gold? I mean, we're seeing a little bit of a spike up here on gold just because of how news just came out. PPI, guys, again, is a measure of inflation. It measures inflations for producers or business owners, you could say. They were at 0.2% inflation month over month. Expected to come out at 0.2%. We actually came out lower at 0.1%, which is very, very good. That means inflation for these business owners that are buying product for their business is dropping, which is good news for sure. We'll see how this continues to play out, but that's some good data right there. Now, in terms of the reaction that we're getting, I think the reaction itself is definitely warranted. Again, lower inflation is going to benefit, you know, the assets and the commodities like indices and gold, right? So even indices, we're seeing a little spike up here on the NASDAQ, spike up on the S&P, a spike up on US 30, spike up on gold, spike down on the dollar. So the reactions are definitely warranted. We just got to see if this is actually going to hold or not. What's going on, Max? Good to see you in the chat, my brother. We just got to see if this is actually going to hold or not this morning, right? Because the data is the data. Inflation did drop by 0.1% month over month. Let me see if I could get the year over year numbers as well. How are we looking year over year? Core PPI also dropped from 0.3% all the way down to 0. That's a pretty big drop right there as well in core. And they're not letting me see the year over year numbers. Year over year ain't coming up. Let me see. All right, here we go. Year over year. Wonder why they got these as low impact. So year over year also seen a major drop, right? From 2.7 all the way down to 2.2 year over year. Yeah, inflation is definitely dropping, guys, and continuing to drop. Now, again, this is PPI, is not CPI, but it's still very important. All right, because as soon as you know, the cost of doing business drops, obviously the business owners are able to, you know, lower prices as well, right? I like to look at PPI as somewhat of a leading indicator for CPI, right? Because whatever happens for the business owners, they're able to make a decision on whether they want to raise prices or lower prices. Something like this, where inflation is dropping or the cost of them doing business is dropping, more times than not, they're going to have more wiggle room to actually go ahead and start lowering prices as well as a whole. So some very good data so far that we've seen today. We just got to see if this stuff is actually going to hold. I don't know why this DXY chart right here is so shitty. But yeah, the dollar is dropping right now. Gold gave that spike to the upside. We're gonna see if that's gonna continue to go or not. But some interesting data so far, guys, here on the open. Interesting data so far here on the open. Beautiful. I'm gonna give you guys my overall outlooks in a few seconds here. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh. Let's see what we got here, fam. Let's see what we got here. How you guys feeling though, family? How you guys feeling today? You see a sell for the day? I'll let you know in a second. Let me see. How do I feel about gold? I mean, gold did absolutely crazy for us yesterday, family. Gold went nuts. This thing went absolutely nuts yesterday. It just went flying. But let's go ahead and see where we're at now, right? Because now we're going back up to the top of the range. Gold is getting to a point where seems like we're about to smash all-time highs here very, very soon. Because again, keep in mind, guys, right? Like, this is literally all-time high right here for gold. Like, right here. All right, 2483. That's all-time high, right? So the question is, are we going to smash all-time highs today? I mean, on the backing of this data, right? Seeing that CPI or PPI did drop inflation-wise, I think there is a good chance that that gold could just continue to gain some strength here. Right? So is there going to be an opportunity to possibly sell? Maybe. I wouldn't want to sell though until probably maybe we take out all-time highs. But then even then it's going to be a little tough because clearly we had enough strength to get up there, right? So I'm leaning on the side of bullishness for now. I'm leaning on the side of bullishness. I would like for bullishness to continue for gold. So yeah, I would like to look for some buys personally. Yeah, because this thing is just driving right now. This thing is driving. This mother sucker's driving. What's going on, Kevin? Mike in the building. What's the word? We got Ram in the house as well. What's going on, Ram? Good to see you in the chat. Appreciate you guys for being here with me today. You guys are absolutely phenomenal people. I love y'all. Yeah, gold is driving though, man. Gold is looking pretty solid right now, just moving to the upside here. What's Indices doing? Yeah, the Nasdaq is still pushing. Just took out this high as well from yesterday. Nasdaq just took out previous day high. Yeah, I would want to continue to buy this. I personally would like to continue to buy this. Obviously not at these highs. It's gonna be tough to try to buy it now. I mean, you could to see if it does continue, but like this thing already gave a crazy move. So for indices, I would still like to see, if I don't know if we're gonna get it, but if possible, a little pullback. Maybe take out this little long candle on the 15, and then possibly give a nice move to the upside here. But I'm favoring bullishness off of the back end of data. I'm favoring bullishness off the fact that we have been seeing a lot of strength over the past couple of days as well. So overall, I believe we are risk on right now, which means we want to sell the dollar and buy everything else. I wonder why this dollar chart looks so shitty today. Like, what's good with you, dog? Like, why you look so shitty today? Let's go to this one. Yeah, see, the dollar's still dropping now. I mean, the dollar itself, I do personally like continuations to the downside. I'm a long-term bear for the dollar, especially as we get closer to rate cuts. I'm a long-term bear for the dollar. It's just a matter if it wants to drive now, or if it's going to want to do some type of a little pullback here first, right? Because we do have a little bit of imbalance that we can still probably tap into, but I personally want to see that continue to drop. Like, just keep tanking. You don't need to slow down for nobody, buddy. And if I believe the dollar is going to sell off, then I would like to continue to buy everything else. So we will see how this plays off, family. We shall see how this continues to play here. But I am liking the continuations here for gold. We're just gonna have to see if we can get some type of a pullback though, man. Like taking a buy up here after a push. I hate taking a buy after we're already moving, but we're gonna have to see if maybe on the sweep of this high we give a little bit of a pullback and then a continuation, or we just have to be patient today. We're gonna have to be patient. Let's see, what's the word, local urban? Good morning to you as well, my brother. Appreciate you for being here today. Let me see. I didn't even get to hear none of my sound effects from yesterday. Oh, yo, that's the first time I actually heard it since I uploaded it yesterday. Remember, I couldn't hear shit yesterday, family. I didn't have my headsets. Both of my shits were dead. So I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear the sounds, the music, the sound effects. But we were still vibing out, man. We were still having a good old time, man. Now, serious question, though. How many of you guys watched the conversation last night with Trump and Musk? Any of you guys watch it or listen to it, actually? All right, let's see. The Nasdaq is trying to pull back a little bit here. Again, we did just take out this relative high right here. Let's see what happens here. Is this going to pull back just to bounce off of structure, then continue, or is it actually going to want to fall? We shall see. Let's see. Greetings from Argentina. What's going on, Jag brother? Appreciate you for being here, man. Greetings to you as well. Let's see. They going crazy with ads. How are they going crazy with ads? Let me see. Yeah, my ad frequency is on the lowest it could possibly get. Let's see. What's up, my brother? Did you see your hero talk to his secret supporter Musk? They not like us. Oh, I heard the whole conversation and I actually enjoyed it. I loved it. It was a great conversation, George. It was actually a really good conversation. Did you actually hear it, George, or did you just go off of mainstream media? This is a serious question, George. Did you actually listen to the conversation? Or are you going to go based off of what you hear in the headlines, like what most people do? Because I'm a person, I'd rather get my information from the source. Right? And that's why I listened to the entire 2.5 hour conversation. And I enjoyed the entire thing. It was a great conversation. They talked on a lot of important topics. And it only strengthened my decision to really support him, to be honest with you. What I would love, though, right? What I would love is now for Kamala to do the same thing. I would love to see Kamala Harris be able to hold a 2-hour conversation, actually talking about those similar topics that they spoke about. That would be cool. Let's see. I don't know why you call him my hero, though. Let's see. They not like us. Trust me, it's very hard to trust you, my brother. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I got a lot of respect for you, bro, but nah, if you're going based off mainstream medias, if you ain't even, this is the thing about it, right? If you yourself didn't actually participate or listen in on that conversation, and you're gonna go based off he say, she say, you're completely wrong for that. That's the wrong way to approach these type of things. Like, actually turn your ears on and actually listen for yourself and see what's being said. Because if you go through mainstream media right now, all mainstream media is doing, every single mainstream media outlet is talking mad shit about it, but they're really not saying why they're really upset or they're talking shit about it, right? They're just constantly saying it's hate speech, this and that. Like, man, I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. But hopefully you actually listen, George, and you actually took time to actually sit there and listen, and are not going to be led by headlines. Because that's what's wrong right now. That's what's wrong in this world. That's what's wrong with this country. All right, people have the ability to turn their ears on and listen for themselves, but they'll rather be influenced by headlines from people that are completely biased. Right? And there's bias on both sides, right? There's bias on the Republican side, there's bias on the Democratic side. But at the very least, open your ears and you decide on what you want to, listen to. So, but let's see what else we got here, though. Linda in the building. What's going on, Linda? Jonathan in the house. My brother Jonathan. What's up? Abdul, good morning. Good afternoon to you. Can you explain a little about entry model? When you identify a structure, how do you enter? That's a good question, right? So, for me, again, there's a couple things that I like to look for, right? Like this right here is what I like to consider like a structure point in the market. Because the market decided to actually come to this high. We reacted. We created a resistance. We created a support. This is structure. Right? So if I'm looking for an opportunity to get involved, I would like for us to get back into an area of structure. Right? Somewhere where we had evidence in the past where price likes to, some work itself out. Right? Now, this is the thing that I like to see as well. It's not necessarily just coming in the structure point. There's a couple things we can see. Price can come in structure and then give a trigger line entry and just bounce off and start moving. Or we could just completely sweep this low, sweep the structure, aka a liquidity grab, and then from there also look for more demand to come in, you could say, right? So when it comes to structure, it's just identifying the obvious areas, but being aware of the manipulation, the aka liquidity grabs that can happen around those areas. Right? So if price come down to here, yeah, I'm gonna be eyeing it. We don't have to sweep in and break the lows. I would prefer for that grab of liquidity, but we don't have to do that. All right, price could very well just go into the structure and bounce off it, turn support. All right, turn previous support, or actually not even turn previous support, but just bounce off the previous, resistance, turn support. There's always that chance. But I just like to highlight these areas and then look for how price reacts around them. It's not necessarily like I'm just gonna enter the trade once we get here. Hell no. I want to see how we react in there. Because price can come here and just continue to drop, right? We gotta be mindful of that. But just being able to read price action is one of the most crucial things that we have to do. And family, you guys can hear me, right? Let me know. Let me make sure you guys can hear me real quick. You guys can hear me, right? Everything good? We sounding clear? I want to make sure we're straight. Are we good? Everybody can hear me? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me, family. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me real quick. I want to make sure that we are good. Make sure everything is straight here. Awesome audio. 1. Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Yeah, y'all should be able to hear me. All right, good. So, the Dixie looking next here, depending on what Dixie chart you look at, it definitely looks disgusting. All right, like if you look at the Dixie chart right here, like this one, it looks gross for some reason, right? So you have to use a different Dixie chart from a different server, so it looks a lot better. That's what I just had to do too. I had to add this one because that one, the other one was looking pretty shitty. Like, look at this. This looks gross. There's something wrong with that. Let's see, on NAS, that wick tapped into the fair value gap. I mean, it's possible, right? It is possible for it, but I personally don't trade fair value gaps just like that, right? I don't personally trade it like that. But it is possible, right? You know, there are traders that literally just look for these fair value gap fills and then they decide to take it, right? So I'm not going to say it's not possible. I just personally don't look for entry models off of just that personally, though. Right, for me, I would like for us to come down a little bit lower, get in between our moving averages, set the setup up, and then we go ahead and take it. But again, it is possible for this to run off of the sweep of the fair value gap. That's just not one of my entry models personally. Let's see. Yeah, gold is coming all the way back down now too. Let's see what gold about to do here. What's we about to do here, gold? Talk to us nice, buddy. What we about to do here? Let's see what gold does here, family. We might be able to get some here on gold. We might be able to get something here. Yeah, we might be able to get something here. You know what I'm interested in for today? It's again a little. It's crazy how much I'm getting more into politics. It's kind of crazy, bro. My guy Vivek Ramaswamy, who I think is the future of politics. He's actually gonna go today on a very democratic interview, you could say, right, with the Breakfast Club. Right, the Breakfast Club, if you guys don't know, Charlemagne is like the poster child for the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? And Vivek, who's a Republican, is about to go on there today. That's going to be an interesting conversation. They've been, you know, Vivek's been on the Breakfast Club a couple times already. And every time is definitely a lot of butting heads between him and Charlemagne. So let's just see what the hell they're going to talk about today. That's going to be crazy. So that would be a conversation I would love for you to listen into, George. Right? I understand, obviously, this is the thing about Trump, man. Like, Trump could be his best... He could be his best asset, but also his worst enemy. All right, that's the thing about Trump. He could be his best asset or his worst enemy, depending on how his tone is, how he talks, how he articulates certain things. See, but Vivek is very intelligent, right? He still agrees with a lot of the ideas that Trump does, but he's able to articulate it and communicate it in a much better way, right? Without being, you know, as aggressive, without calling people names, right? Just straight talking about real facts and policies. So, George, can you do me this favor? Today, when the Breakfast Club drops this interview with Vivek Ramaswamy, again, you know Charlemagne is going to be on your side. Charlemagne is also never going to hold his tongue. Listen to that conversation today when it comes out. Because those are the type of conversations I like listening to. All right, it's both sides just going back and forth talking policy, right? And again, Charlemagne last time, you could tell he doesn't even like having Vivek on. He don't even like having Vivek on, right? The Breakfast Club. So I don't even know why they brought him back. Especially since last time Vivek demolished him, in my opinion. But it's going to be dope. So, let's see. I agree. I do listen and do research beyond Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Can't take his word. I have listened to Trump plenty. I know a man who wants total power when I hear it. See, again, you're. It's hard for me to believe that you actually do your research when you say things like that. It's very hard for me to believe, because this is the thing. It's not even about, and this is why I like Vivek, right? It's not about an individual person trying to run the show. It's about actually getting our country back right now. Like, our country is in a free fall right now. And it has been for decades, let's be honest. Right? But it's not even about Trump. We need to stop focusing so much on individuals and focus on what the bigger idea is, their bigger picture. Right? It's a shame that our country is being ran by people that are not even being elected right now. And it's on both sides. Right? Like the Democratic Party and the decisions that are made from the Dem side are not even made by the president or the vice president. That's just a fact. Which is crazy to me. But that's also, you can say that for the Republican side too, right? A lot of decisions, especially from people that are, you know, being controlled, are not made by them, right? The thing about Trump, since Trump already has money and he comes from money, he was never influenced by outside forces, right? He made decisions for himself. So I'm all about restoring our democracy. And based off all the research that I've done, if you guys know me, if you guys actually know me, you guys know I tell you guys this all the time, right? One of my biggest assets personally is my level of curiosity that I have on anything that I'm interested in. Like when I figure out a topic that I see and it catches my attention, I'm going all in. I'm doing a shit ton of research. I'm talking about, I go down the rabbit hole and I do research. And it's not just from one side, right? I'm always, it might sound like I lean heavy to the right because I do based on our current choices. But like I truly do try to stay in the middle and listen to every aspect, every side of the argument, right? Because we all know there's always three sides to every story, right? The right side, the left side, and the truth. So I always try to figure out, all right, cool, what's the actual truth? So, and if we really want to save our country, again, and do your research, you don't gotta listen to me. If we really want to save our country, voting to the left is just not it, like at all. They're literally destroying our country in our face, and it's crazy to me that people could sit there and try to side with that, knowing that they're literally trying to destroy our country. But yet they get upset because of some mean tweets. Like what? So I don't know, man. Like I do my research, trust me. That's why whenever I am, and George, again, back to you, bro, credit to you. When I made that post about Kamala trying to discredit her accomplishments because of her as vice president, and you checked me on it, guess what I did? I completely went back and did my research. I'm like, you know what? That wasn't like me, bro. I don't like to spew shit or talk on shit that I didn't actually research myself, because that makes me look extremely ignorant. And there's times where it happens, right? Again, I wrote a post yesterday about COVID. There's some people that checked me in the comments. They're like, nah, bro, this, that. I did more research. Right? Because I truly don't want to get influenced just by headlines and what people say. Like I actually want to see for myself, bro. And based on everything that I've learned over doing research for the past year now on this shit, is that we're dealing with something bigger than a specific candidate. And that's what we have to understand. We're dealing with something much bigger than just one person. Like we're literally dealing with a machine, like Vivek likes to say, right? It's a machine that has been controlling our politics for decades now. To where it doesn't matter who's actually elected president, because they're not going to be calling the shots anyways. The Democratic Party right now is not being called, it's not like the shots are not being called by Kamala or Biden. The shots are being called by Obamas and the Clintons. If we really want to be serious, the Obamas and the Clintons are the ones that are still calling the shots right now, behind the scenes. They're not elected no more, so how do they have still so much control? That's the problem. Right? That is the problem. That we have people that are currently not in a position of office that are the ones actually making the moves. Actually calling the shots. If you guys actually listen to the interview that Biden just gave, Biden himself said that it was a coup. He didn't like say it like that. He didn't say, oh yeah, it was a coup. But he literally said that he was up to the par to compete against Trump, but because of his party, the Obamas and the Clintons, they forced him out to get somebody else in. That's not a coup. That's a coup. So again, like I said, man, it's not about just one individual people. We need to stop focusing so much on just one person, whether it's Trump, whether it's Kamala, and really look at the freaking bigger picture here. There's people that are running our country that are not even, or shouldn't even be in position to be running our country anymore. And now the media is also completely biased. And it's crazy, right? Whether you agree with Elon or not, imagine if Elon Musk never bought Twitter. And all we really had to go off of was mainstream media, which is dominated by the left, which is dominated by the Democrats. We would literally only have one side of the story every single time, and that's dangerous. We can't just have one side of the story every time. So Elon Musk buying Twitter at least allows us to see the other side of the argument as well. And that's what we're able to do our research off of. So, I don't know, man. Let me log back in. Y'all got me going. Hey, George, man, I got nothing but love and respect for you, George. You know that, bro. And hopefully you understand that it's all coming from love, and too. It's never no negative intentions or malintent. It's never me trying to, nah, man. But these conversations do need to be had for sure. All right, but let's see what we got here, though. Hello, Abel. What's your thoughts on OTE entries, and which time frame do you think is the best to use them as an intraday trader? Well, I like to enter personally, right? I can't tell you I tell you what's the best for me, right? I take my entries off of the 3-minute, 5-minute, and sometimes the 15. As an intraday trader, you kind of have to stick to those smaller time frames. If you stick to higher time frame entries, then you're gonna have a lot bigger stop losses, not as best risk rewards. It's just not gonna be beneficial, right? So I always enter on the 3-minute. There's times where I even take a 1-minute trade, right? A 1-minute, 3-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute. But more times than not, I'm taking usually a 3-minute or a 5-minute entry. Right, so that's what I personally do. In terms of OTE entries, I'm not even familiar with what a OTE entry is, to be honest with you. So I can't even, give you my thoughts on that, Alec King. But if you don't mind, Alec King, what are your thoughts on OTE entries? Do you enjoy them? Do you think it's something I should look into? Let me know. Let's see. Charlemagne is a 304 for the check. Yeah, absolutely. To me, the choice is between socialism with Kamala and restoring the republic with Trump. And that's how I stand, Mike, too, bro. Like, it's either you want to focus on socialism, which is going to really tear up our country and complete. That's the thing, right? Like, socialism itself is really causing so much division that people don't even understand it, right? So, but yeah. I'm the same way, heavy into research. We have to be, man. What's going on, God Effects? Good to see you. People hate Trump but can't say any facts on why they don't like him besides tweets, but support Biden and can't listen 3 things Biden has done during his term. I mean, I could find 3 things that Biden has done. I could find 3 things that he's done. That's the thing, man. Like, we get so heavy into one side or the other that we try to act like there's actually not good things like these people do, right? Like, Biden has done some good things. Let's not be oblivious here now, right? That's the thing, right? We really do gotta understand, bro. Like, Biden has done good things in office. I can't name them off the top of the head, but I know I could find some. But he also done some bad things. Same thing with Trump. Trump has done some great things during time in office, and he's also done some shady stuff, right? Some sketchy stuff that puts him in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Trump was supposed to be the cause of World War III, but look where we're at now. I ain't gonna deny that, Austin. Listen, everybody was saying Trump was gonna cause World War III, but Trump kept all these other dictators in check. Trump had Putin in check. Trump had North Korea guy in check. All right. Trump had President Xi in check, president of China. Right. And these are the people that people are scared of. Trump was like, nah, bro, we run shit over here. What we doing here? Right, so yeah. That's pretty crazy. Good morning, baby. Hi. Huh? Your phone? You ain't getting your phone today. Because you were being mean to mommy last night. You gotta learn how you're only 3 years old, little girl. You need to learn how to not raise your voice. You're tripping. You're tripping. All right, let's see. You think she black? I mean, her skin color is definitely of. Yeah, that's a funny question though, Drew. Right? Shout out to you, my guy. Is she black based off race? I don't know. Is she half black? I don't know. I just know she's Indian. She's Asian American or whatever they call it. Is her skin tone black? Yeah, she's darker. She's like me, right? She got like my skin color. So are we talking about based off of race, or are we talking about based off skin tone? All right, because if we're going based off skin tone, then yeah, she got some melanin in there for sure, right? She's like my skin color. Right now, I'm Hispanic, but I'm not white. Right, my skin tone ain't white. But yeah. Let's see. Also PPI. I guess I'm finally on board. RP Dixie, guys, we have converted him. Naughty. You have to be quiet, baby. The chat does not want to hear you talking. You have to be quiet. Family, we converted him, family. We converted the Dixie Bull into a bear. Come on now. Yo, it's funny, bro. As soon as you say that, no, watch the dollar actually gain some strength now. Now, because Saint said, I'm officially on board. Watch the dollar gain some strength. Let's see. Higher time frame for direction, lower time for entry. Absolutely. But OTE entries, I mean entries between the fibs. Okay, yeah. I mean, those are... I categorize that as more so entering in premium or discounted levels, right? But I don't even use fibs like I used to back in the day, right? But yeah, obviously you should want to wait for an optimal trade entry, right? If that's what OTE stands for, I think is optimal trade entry. I believe that's probably what that stands for. Then yeah, you should want to. Why? There's a few reasons why, right? For an example, right? If we're looking at this setup right here, and let's say we're looking at this move that we just seen on the dollar, right? And we want to look for a continuation to the upside based off this strength. Does it make sense to enter all the way at the highs after a strong move? You want to buy at a premium price? Probably not. You're not gonna make no money, right? So you will have to wait for this thing to correct, get into more of a discounted price point, which is low end of the range, get it at a discount, and then you sell it at a premium. Right, so absolutely, right? That definitely makes a lot of sense, Alec King. Yeah, you should want to wait for, you know, based off the trading range that you're trading to get it into a discounted area. All right, absolutely. Yeah, so I'm with you on that. Let's see, both sides don't base off facts, just tribalism. Yeah, it's tough, man. That's politics for you. I see Hispanic gang say what up. Yeah, shout out to all my Hispanics, man. I also like the stream as well. Let's see, Kamala's father is Jamaican. So this is the question that I got, right? What is considered black? Again, is black a race? And if so, is Jamaican considered a black race? Because we know that Jamaicans are also very melanated, right? Like, again, it's crazy. Yo, it's crazy how shit gets so crazy, bro. Like, you really got to get into specifics nowadays. You really do, bro. You got to get into specifics of everything nowadays. It's kind of crazy. Listen, again, man, shout out to Kamala. I was wrong for trying to discredit her the other day. I did my research, and Kamala's an extremely, no matter what you feel, or I know a lot of people are going to have jokes and say that she slept her way to the top. Shit. I don't care if she slept her way to the top. The reason that she got to the top is amazing in itself. Right? Like we gotta give credit where credit's due at the end of the day, right? We can't just be oblivious to the fact that this woman, right, a melanated woman, has been able to achieve things that that a lot of women have never achieved before, right? She's been a first of a lot. Now, whether you agree with how she done her job in those positions are a completely different story. Right, I don't think she was a good, attorney general, right, for California. I mean, look at California right now. California's a shit show. All right, so I don't think she did good in those positions, but we can acknowledge the fact that that's an accomplishment for her to get to those positions. All right, so again, like, I'm trying to stay as in the middle as possible and just understand, like, we can't get too emotional about this stuff neither and try to discredit people for accomplishments that they have accomplished. Like, we can't do that. So let's see. Intraday, I'll be looking for bull plays, but long term, I think we'll be bearish until holiday season's over. There we go. Okay. That's growth. That's growth. That's growth, Jude. Come on now. Let's see, Abel, I feel you. Go in his Black Latins. So I'm saying. Like my brother, my older brother, he's dark as hell. He's black as hell. He's way darker than me. Right? You look at him, you might think he's actually African American, right? But he's Hispanic, but he's mad dark. But I'm light. I'm a light skin. Am I considered black because of my skin color? No. I wouldn't. Nobody considers me black because they know I'm Hispanic and I got light skin. So I don't know. It comes down to the details, I guess. Let's see. Good coochie gets you farties. Nah, it really does. That's the funny thing. I'm not saying Biden has done anything. I'm more saying, like, if you were to ask the average Biden supporter, yeah, they really can't. I mean, yeah, they can't list factual reasons on why. And that's why we have the internet. Now, again, the internet is also biased. That's the thing. But like, it's crazy now where the internet is also being biased. It's nuts. It's nuts. But it'd be like that. All right, let's see what we got here now, family. Looking at gold. Gold did correct all the way back down. Okay. Bounced off the 50. Looks like it's trying to go back up here. Let's see what indices are doing. We are about, what is it, about 20 minutes out from the open. Indices also are starting to correct a little bit here. We've seen the open push us up to the upside. Now we're starting to correct a little bit after sweeping the high on the NASDAQ. We also swept this little high on the S&P as well. We're starting to correct a little bit here. Yeah, let's see how this stuff continues to build here again. Again, I'm not trading indices until after the open. See, gold we could probably take whenever the setup shows itself. I mean, we are getting some nice reactions here, some nice bounces. Gold does look like it might want to continue back to the upside here. What you trying to do here, gold? Talk to me nice. Gold looks like it's trying to run here. We did get another break back above, man. This probably is going to give a nice entry here. You hopped in gold? Yeah, let's see what we get here. Yo, has anybody, I don't know if you guys haven't, but has anybody been keeping up with the YSL trial with Young Thug? Boy, that trial has been such a shit show, bro. That trial has been such a shit show, it's not even funny. They're like on their second or third judge. A whole bunch of jurors had to get replaced numerous times. No, that's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, gold is pushing up here. I mean, technically speaking, it wasn't an engulfing, but we did close below the trigger line on the 5-minute. Next candle came in, did close back above it, and now we're driving here. Again, I usually prefer the engulfings off of that, man, but same thing to what happened yesterday. Yesterday we had a similar situation here. All right, if we look at yesterday's setup, where was yesterday? It was right here. All right, yesterday's gold. All right, we ended up closing between the moving averages. We ended up having this one candle break back above, but because it wasn't an engulfing candle, I completely ignored it, and that thing never stopped. Look at this. Sheesh. So is it possible for today to do the same thing? Maybe I need to stop just waiting for strictly engulfings here on these trigger line entries, and the close back above could be the entry itself. Now it's up around 20 points or so. Yeah, interesting. Gold is testing all-time highs right now. Yeah, I mean, it's close. It's definitely close. You know, we still need a little bit of ways to go, but it's definitely close. We're like 200 pips away from all-time highs. All-time highs is up here at 283. Let me make sure it's the same pricing across the board, right? So based off Forex pricing, let me get the exact. Based off Forex pricing, the all-time high is 2483.90, 2484, let's just call it. That's the all-time high, 2484 based off Forex pricing. Based off futures pricing, all-time high is 2537 based off futures pricing. See, like, why is that such a big difference, bro? Like, futures pricing all-time high is 2537, Forex pricing all-time high is 2484. Like, that's such a big difference, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. But yeah, I think we're gonna start testing all-time highs here very soon, though. Sometime probably this week. You never know. Tomorrow, if CPI comes out lower than expected tomorrow, don't be surprised if that does drive us to all-time highs. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got. Let me go through some headlines real quick with y'all on Twitter here. Checking out the Kabasi letter. Let's see what we got here. Starbucks fired their CEO. I don't know if anybody's investing into Starbucks as a stock, but they fired their CEO. I don't know how that's going to react to the markets. All right, but let's see. July PPI inflation falls to 2.2%, below expectations 2.3. Core falls from 2.4, below expectations 2.7. In another constructive sign, PPI inflation is now at its lowest level since March 2024. That's good news. A September rate cut is on its way. The S&P 500 is near 5,400. And our premium members, yeah, shut up. Talk about your premium members. Shut up. All right, let's see. The REIT has dropped below 300 billion for the first time since 2021. The repo facilities, one of the financial systems, access liquidity metrics. I don't care about that. This is wild. Net short positions on the Japanese yen hit their highest level on record last week. This metric is often used to assess the volume of carry trade. These speculative shorts positions on Japanese currency have more than tripled in just 3 years. Sheesh. Net short positions have tripled. Damn. Will Hitsuri repeat itself? Damn, they're about to go through a lot over there in Japan. I think their economy is truly going to collapse over there in Japan. Sheesh. That's going to be tough. All right, let's see what we get here. We are about 10 minutes out from the open. We're about 10 minutes out from the open, family. Let's see what we get here. Damn, that's crazy. They're saying that last night's call with Trump and Elon has surpassed 1 billion views. Sheesh. 1 billion views? That's crazy. Let's see. Only love here, bro. I'm sitting in my office with a library of books. I myself had a vice president job with OSHA here in Ohio. We literally spoke at Ohio Senate. I do research. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear that. At least you're speaking from a place of research, of knowledge. Then I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't discredit you then for that. All right, let's see what we got here. Gold. Damn, gold just turned around. Gold did the U-turn of a century real quick. Let's see. What are indices doing? Are you indices are still pushing here though. Indices are still pushing, but gold definitely did a U-turn here. The dollar's still dropping. Wonder what's causing gold to drop like this. Let's see. Honestly, this is actually making me more excited now. What are you about to do? Are you about to take out these lows? What are you about to do then? What are you about to do here? Let's see what we get here. I don't know if I'm buying this. I think gold might buy back up. I don't know. I don't know if I'm buying this little sell-off on gold, to be honest with y'all. I don't even know where the sell-off on gold came from or why it came from. Look at this. Let's see. 1 minute candlestick about to flip back bullish here. How we feeling? How we feeling, gold? What are you really trying to do here, gold? Were you just trying to liquidate more people or something? Like, is that all you were doing? Was looking for more liquidations? Is that all you were trying to do? Was just liquidate some more before you move? Might be. Yeah, look at gold. Look at gold trying to rebound now. Yeah, that little setup was that little sell-off was definitely a little interesting. Very, very interesting to say the least. I see. Would you sell off gold? The Dixie is what has me confused a bit. I'm not a. I mean, I personally don't want to look for sells on gold. I mean, I wouldn't mind taking it if the setup is showing that. I wouldn't mind taking it, but I'm personally looking for buys. Like, I'm personally looking for reasons to buy gold. I want to see more upside personally. Just based off of technical analysis, just showing that we have been bullish here. At least to start this week off, we've been bullish. We've seen a massive run to the highs. And on the back end of data now. Right? You know, PPI coming out lower than expected is very bullish gold, if you ask me. Right? So technically wise, I am bullish, but also fundamental wise, I also like the upside. Now, the only thing that would really screw this is if gold just decides to stay within this range. Right? We have been in this range here now since July 16th. Right? So for the past month, we've been just stuck in this range, and there's always that chance that gold could just come right back down and just stay choppy. But yeah, I think I'd rather stick with what I see here and look for more upside personally. Yeah. I think I'm a fan of that. Let's see. If we're able to close back above this, level right here of structure, I think this could probably run like this 2504 based on futures pricing. I think this, if we can close above this, I think this could probably really run back up to the highs here. I see, that was crazy from gold. Yeah, I mean, it definitely dropped aggressively. It dropped a good amount too. That's a pretty decent drop right there in a matter of 10 minutes. Around a 100 pip drop. But now look at the recovery. Let's see if it continues to go. But now it looks like we're starting to recover here again. What's crypto doing actually? What's my Solana doing? Come on, Solana, I need you to start flying. You know what's crazy, George, too, if you're still listening, George? Now that I know you spoke at the Ohio Senate, that's absolutely fire, by the way. My guy Vivek Ramaswamy's from Ohio. I don't know if you ever listened to Vivek, man, but just give the man a listen. Because he's also from Ohio. All right, let's check our actual probability tool now. Based off that PPI data, right, our next FOMC meeting minutes is in 36 days. Let's see what the odds are of a rate cut in September. All right, so there's about a 50-50, there's a 100% chance we get a rate cut in September, by the way. Like, look at these numbers, family. Right, there is a 100% chance that we get a rate cut in September. The question is, are we going to see a 0.25 basis rate cut, or are we going to get a 0.50 rate cut? That's the question now. It seems like everywhere is pricing in a rate cut right now. But look at this. There's a 100% chance. 100% chance of easing in rates. Look at that. That's crazy. So it's damn near, unless data comes out crazy over the next 30 days, there's a high probability we're going to see rate cuts. A super high probability. Now that we understand that there is a 100% chance that we're actually going to see a cut in rates, we can start to anticipate. Look at gold. Look at gold. Gold is just doing a whole little fake out real quick. Look at that. That's a crazy liquidation on gold, bro. We are about 10 seconds out here from the open as well. But now that we know, guys, that a rate cut is probably damn near going to happen, is the market going to start pricing in that rate cut 30 days before the actual meeting happens? Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, so another reason why I'm also bullish gold and bullish indices is because the markets are probably starting to cut in, or starting to price in that rate cut. That's 30 days away. Because what happens now on when we actually do cut rates, everybody's going to probably assume for the markets to absolutely fly on that first rate cut. But I wouldn't be surprised if the market already priced in that rate cut and we actually see a crazy sell-off for the markets to try to really just liquidate more people. So that's why I'm also very bullish here and I'm very bearish the dollar. Right? I believe we're starting to price in the fact that a rate cut is damn near guaranteed at this point. And if that is true, and if I am right about that, then yeah, the dollar should continue to drop long term. Or the dollar should continue to drop leading up into the event next month. Because that's not till September. Right now, I'm not saying it's just going to keep on falling, right? Obviously, you got to know the market moves in waves, right? But the overall direction, in my opinion, should continue to be to the downside, long term. Just because now it's going to be starting to be priced in. So we gotta see. Let's see. Big Ed in the building. What's going on, big dog? Appreciate you as well for being here, bro. What's your thought on the NASDAQ? I'm bullish, man. I want to see continuations here, man. So we did just get the open as well, family. But I want to see more upside. It's just a matter of if we're going to get a pullback to give us a better entry. You know, just like what we were talking about earlier, right? Who was it? Alec King, right? Shout out to Alec King for bringing up the OTEs, right? Like, you could enter a buy up here trying to chase it and see if it does drive. And there is that chance that it does just continue to run. Or you could wait for a little bit of a pullback to get into more of an optimal trade area, right? Get below that 50%, get around the 61.8, blah, 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 and then look for that play. But I personally like the upside, man. In my opinion, technicals and fundamentals are aligned right now. And it's all leaning, in my opinion, to the upside. So yeah, I would like to continue to buy that. Let's see. Yeah, and gold just completely, look at gold, man. Gold literally just liquidated a lot of people. That's all they wanted to do here. That's what I'm saying. That sell-off was definitely a little suspect, if you ask me. Like, why did that just sell off like that? It had a lot of volume behind it, too. Like, why did you just sell off that aggressively, brother? Huh, brother? All this sell volume, and it wasn't to really accomplish nothing. It didn't even break the support. It didn't even accomplish nothing. So yeah, I still am back on the bullish train for gold here. I still like the upside for gold. Now that we got the open on indices too, now we could really just be patient here and look for this opportunity to get in. I mean, family, is anybody in anything? Anybody in any positions right now? Is anybody in any positions right now? Yes or no? Let me know what you guys in right now. Just give me my money. Yeah, that's such a funny thing. Just give me my money. Yeah, US 30 is pushing, NASDAQ is pushing, S&P is pushing, gold is pushing. Yeah, let's see what you guys talk about here. I think gold gonna drop a bit more. It's always possible. I don't think so, but it's always possible. You never know. You're in gold. I'm in gold buy right now. Okay. Sell for UCAD. Okay, Daquan. Sell for UCAD. What's UCAD doing? What UCAD doing here? Yeah, UCAD ain't do absolutely nothing since yesterday. UCAD did absolutely nothing. But because I am bearish the dollar, I would also assume that UCAD might sell off too, in my opinion. I've been hold GCAD since yesterday. How's GCAD doing for you? Let me see. I think you were looking for the buys for GCAD, weren't you, yesterday? Were you looking for? You had to, because you're still holding in this much drawdown, boy. You crazy. So you must be flowing. Let's go. Let's see. I actually bought indices. Yeah, I mean, everything's is looking good. Them things is running. Hopefully they continue for you. Hopefully they can continue for you. Come on now. Come on now. Yo, my body's on fire, bro. Why do my legs hurt so much today? Let's see. GJ sells. GJ selling off. Off the break and retest and fill of the FVG. Which index are you trading though? Which one you trading, Renee? You trading the NASDAQ or you trading something else? Up 700 for the day? Sheesh. Nah, that young DeMarco shit is funny as hell, boy. Yeah. Nah, yo, whoever said to do that shit is elite. That shit is hilarious. Young Marco, let's go. He said you're fading GU. Let's see what you doing. When you say you're fading GU, are you looking to sell GU right now? Is that what you're doing, Saint? Is that a bull? You put the bull for GU, so you just watch it all. I'm about to say, if you're trying to sell this, bro, I'm like, ah, man. I mean, there is that chance, but that would be really you though. That would fit your style. I'm not even gonna lie, trying to fade it. I've been at Dixie selling the 1 hour. Okay, Lewis, let's go. Turn up then, man. Kyrie got 297. I ain't missed that, Kyrie. Come on now, man. Let's go. Big shout out to that $300. Let's go. Come on now. That's what we need here. I need these things to pull back before I try to get involved here, bro. I swear. Young Marco. Young DeMarco. You bought in that Nas 18820. Oh yeah. See, that's not a bad too. Like, we just had this little small break and retest right here. Oh, I see what you're looking at. Okay. I see what you're looking at now, Renee. What you said, you looking for the break and the retest on the fill of the fair value gap. Literally right here, I'm playing around this level. Yeah, that's not a bad play, bro. I see what you're looking at now. Okay. Yeah. And US 30, man. US 30 is definitely looking solid. Yeah, the NASDAQ was money. Sheesh. But it all happened right before the open here. Gold is still pushing solid right here. Yeah, it's unfortunate for you guys that might have got liquidated out of gold on this. Gold definitely just did a quick pump fake. Damn, do I have a sound effect for a pump fake?
Where'd you find this?
I don't. I thought I had a button for a pump fake. Guess not. Let's see. You gotta get that shit like that URL sound tag or that. Yeah, that shit's dope funny too. Young DeMarco. Yeah, gold is just driving right now. Gold is just driving. Young DeMarco. Yeah, these markets are moving. Man, it's been an interesting week so far. I'm not even gonna lie. Come on, man. I need some little pullback here, bro. Give me some. I'm trying to get involved. US 30 is still pushing, still driving here. Dollar looks like it's about to take out this low here. The Nasdaq is pushing back now. Okay, come on now, Nasdaq. What you about to do here, buddy? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, Nasdaq. What we about to do here? Yeah, gold is still just driving. Gold is on a different level right now. The thing is, gold gave multiple entries too. I'm over here sleeping at the wheel, man. How'd I just miss gold 2 days in a row, bro? Oh, let's go with me, man. Let's go with me, man. They gotta have the got him. That's the one I used to have. Got him, huh? Got him, huh? I used to have that one, but that one a little outdated. Let's see. For some reason, I don't have the partials, buy the sells, and buy button. I mean, where are you trading on? What platform are you trading on, Sandra? Are you trading Forex futures? What platform? Need a little bit more context. I might be able to help. I did the math. If I could focus just 250 a day, copy trade on 4 accounts, that's a band a day. That's 150K if I only trade 3 days out of the week. And being concerned, imagine if I copy 10 accounts. Yeah. No, the potential is crazy. The potential truly is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why trading futures is just next level as opposed to trading Forex, because you're able to get a shit ton of accounts and actually copy trade it. It's nuts. Let's see. Futures on TradeView, same as you. I mean, all you got to do, if you want to take partials, if you are in a buy, Sandra, what kind of trade are you in right now? Are you in a buy for what? What did you buy? I know you got to be probably like a buy, or let me see. Did you say something else? Yeah, you said you're in gold. Okay, so you bought gold. How many contracts do you have open right now? How many contracts you got open? All right, let's walk you through this. You got 10? All right, so if you want to close contracts, you got to come up here to the top left corner. If you're saying this is not showing up here in the top left corner, you have to make sure you're logged into your account. If you are logged into your account and this is still not showing up, then you have to make sure that you're trading the actual correct asset, right? Make sure it's actually MGCZ. MGCZ. Make sure it's the actual right. Wait, if you're in a trade already, it has to be the right one. Why is it not showing up? That's weird if it's not showing up. Yeah, that's weird that it's not showing up for you. You might have to manually go into your Tradeovate and close it that way. You're going to have to log into Tradeovate and manage your positions that way, because you can also do it right off of Tradeovate. That's weird. If it's not showing up, if this is not showing up for you, then yeah, there's something wrong with your connection. I don't know what's good with that. You're going to have to log into Tradeovate and try to do it that way. And big shout out to all you guys that did like this stream, family. You guys are superstars here. You guys are phenomenal. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Yeah, gold is doing exactly what we wanted. Look at that close on gold on the 15, man. That's a super strong close on the 15 as well. Come on now, gold. What we about to do here, baby? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talks to me nice, gold. What we about to do here? These yen pairs, man, are starting to turn around. All right, gold. Let's see. Gold is trying to push back a little bit here. We are testing a nice level of structure. Gold could pull back here. This could be our time to get in here. Let's see how deep we pull back. Let's see how deep we pull back here on gold. Let's see. One thing I don't like about TopStack is the order placement windows don't change when the chart changes. Yeah, that sounds pretty trash. Because I try to focus on only 2-3 pairs only so I don't miss on good trades. I hear that, Esteban. I hear that. I just completely I mean, gold was there. I just didn't take it for some reason. Yeah, indices are still pushing up. US 30 is absolutely flying right now. Yeah, US 30 is flying. Ooh. Let's see what we get here. What we doing, gold? How far are we pulling back, gold? How far are we pulling back? How far are we pulling back? All right, the dollar also took out the low here. The dollar. Let's see. Let's see. Boy, I'm starving. Man, what should I eat today? I'm starving, bro. Oh, man. Let's see, I just closed in profit. For some reason, when I searched up gold futures, I only get MGC1. Hey, man, let's go. At least you closed in profit, baby. Come on. Let's go. Nah. Yo, whoever told me to add that button, bro, I think it might have been my brother, Drew. Shout out to you. Yo, Drew, it was you who told me to do that Young DeMarco shit? Or who was it? It was somebody told me. That is the funniest thing we might have added to the soundboard in a while. I see GJ moving crazy. Yeah, GJ's whiplashing back and forth. I low-key want to look for some buys on this, but I low-key like the upside on GJ. I don't know. I low-key like this to the upside, which means if I'm trading futures, SJ1 will probably be a nice sell opportunity here. The only thing is these contracts are kind of heavy though. Like for me to trade SJ1, which is the yen futures, oh, it's actually not that bad. Do we switch it up? Do we trade some yen futures? Thought it was a lot heavier than that. We did just break out of this wedge though. Yeah, I might trade something a little different. Let me see. Because I do think GJ goes to the upside. I could be way wrong here, but I also believe if GJ goes to the upside, that means the yen future should sell off. Do I want to be a Deegan today? How bad of a degenerate do I want to be today? Let me see. We swept the highs. Came back below. How much of a Deegan do I want to be? Never did do a lean hog futures yet. That's what I'm saying. We can be really degenerate and trade some crazy stuff here. Trade some cattle, some hog, soybeans, all that good stuff. Let's see, fair warning, them should take forever to move. Do they? They take forever to move? Hold on. He said fair warning. Alright, let's go back to gold, man. Alright, so gold. Do you have a buy stop above the highs, or how you playing gold? That's a great question, man. Like, I think the only thing that I personally would like is see. I mean, I dropped the ball, family. I dropped the ball second day in a row on gold. Like, we had opportunity right here to get in. No reason for me not to get in there. So now I have to be patient again and see if we can get another little pullback again. Because you can try to set the buy stop for sure if you want. But boy, after already a 100 pip move, like, this thing is up almost 100 pips. I mean, it is continuously, like, this did just give another 5-minute engulfing to the upside. This could just continue to drive here though. This really could. If I play the buy stop above the highs, I could put stops below these lows. Yeah, because this looks like it wants to continue to drive here, bro. It's okay, we're here now. Word, bro, but like, bro, I don't know, bro. I'm upset with myself. Like, how I do this shit 2 days in a row on gold, bro. We should be up a bag on gold, bro. These past 2 days would have easily already got us past this damn challenge already, bro. Let's trade butter. Let's trade corn. That's exactly where I got in for gold. Took my profits. Let's go, Esteban. Love to hear it, man. Happens, Brody. I just focus up. I snatched that dip. Yeah, man. I gotta stop fooling around here. I gotta lock in. What's Indices doing? Yeah, US 30. All right, I'm locked in. Let's see what you about to do here. I'm locked in. Come on. What we doing, US 30? Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Get above the 50 on the 1 hour, boy. I'm in there. I don't care what anybody say. Let's see. We just took out this low. Pushing back up now. What we doing? We took out the little internal range 1 minute low. Create a little engulfing. I'm hawking you, boy. I'm hawking you. I'm on you. I'm on you. Talk to me nice. What you about to do? What you about to do here? What you about to do here? So the DMI and the MACD on the 1 minute show lower still? It's possible. Hold on, mic check. All right, you guys can hear me now? You guys can hear me now? Yeah, we can't hear you. Waves hands. Yo, Drew, you're hilarious. Yeah, so like I was saying, man, just walking through this now, looking back at this setup, it wasn't bad, right? It was a liquidity sweep, right? We swept this low into a mitigation candle. We got engulfing right after that. I could have just waited for the close above the moving average, though. Right, that's what I should have did. Right, the moving average just acted as a resistance and just kept price lower here. So this is a bad trade. I mean, the setup was there. I could have done a lot better with my execution and when I decided to take in. I just jumped in on the engulfing on the 1 minute. All right, but that 50 period moving average, man, held it down as support or as a resistance. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. But this is a cool thing, like I was telling y'all, right? You guys are able to literally see me go through this entire process in real time. You guys are able to see the wins, the losses, but most importantly, the emotional battle that we go through as traders. Y'all are able to see it in real time. No matter how experienced you are, no matter how many years you got under your belt, this is a part of the process, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Right, so it is what it is. We are now on a 2-loss losing streak. Actually, technically a 3-loss streak. Actually, 2. Obviously, it's 2. We're in a 2-loss losing streak here. I think that's... Yeah, we've only had another 2-loss losing streak once before. But we still going. You know, we didn't lose too much. Actually, let me just make sure, triple check. Let me just triple check that amount that I lost real quick. I want to make sure actually everything is accurate. Man, yesterday was such a phenomenal day too. Even earlier in the session, I missed out on gold, man. Gold should have been an absolute banger for us, man. I just missed out, bro. I dropped the ball on that one. That's unfortunate. Actually, I ended up losing a little bit more. Now that I brought up Intraday, I ended up losing 480 on that. Sheesh. Yeah, it'd be like that, man. Don't always bounce. Yeah, we always bounce back, baby. Come on now. We always bounce back. But again, I want you guys just to understand that, man. That's why I like doing this stuff live, man. Instead of just going through edited videos like most people do. Like, nah, man. Like, I want y'all to experience everything that I go through. Right? The emotional battle, the ups, the downs. Because this is real trading. Like, this is real trading at its finest. So, it'd be like that. All right, let's lock back in now, right? It's still early on in the session. It's still 10 o'clock. What do I think indices can do? Are indices still going to bounce back up? I still think indices are still going to close the day bullish here. So let's see what we get here, man. What's the 1 minute, 3 minute? At this point, I'm going to wait to see if we can get a close back above the 50 here on US 30. Either on the 3 minute or the 5 minute, I would consider getting in. Gold also is starting to push back down as well. If gold can get in between our moving averages here, then our setup could be forming there as well. We'll keep our eye on that. But US 30, man, you did me dirty. I'm not letting you go out. I'm not going out like that. I can't go out like that. So close back above the moving average and watch me. And watch what happens, buddy. All right, so we didn't close above the moving average here. On the 3 minute, at least we didn't. We still got a pretty strong engulfing there. I do like the candlestick, but now, again, I want to see us get above here, bro. I'm not making the same mistake I just did on the 1 minute here. Right? I should have just waited for the close above the moving average. But I want to see us now get above here. Talk to me nice, US 30. Come on. You got the wrong one. You thought you messing with a punk? Hell nah. Watch. Come on. I'm waiting for you. Flip back bullish and close above. Let's see. This makes a difference. And that's what I hope it does, right? You know, because again, if you go based off social media or even based off YouTube here where everybody's just constantly sending edited videos, it's tough to actually get the real, the authentic, right? This is as real as it could get. I can't edit this shit in real time. Right? So it's cool, man. So again, this makes it very relatable for what you guys might be experiencing. And that relatability can hopefully help you guys get to the next level. All right? Just understand that it's a part of the game, man. It is what it is. But as long as we can keep our mindset in check, even if we do see our emotions going up and down, As long as we can still think logically at the end of the day, man, we're still in great shape. We're still in phenomenal shape here. You know, so let's see what we get here. I think this is going to flip back bullish, but I want to see us close above, bro. I want to see a close above. Just hopefully this close above isn't too aggressive. But yeah, I want to see us get back above that range. Gold did close back below the 13 here. So let's see what we get here on gold as well. Right, gold could bounce off of this support. Right, and now close back above here and also give a possible entry. We'll see how that plays out. US 30 doesn't, I mean, it's not flipping back up just yet. But we're going to be patient here on US 30. We're going to be patient on US 30. Shiri got us once. She ain't going to get us twice because we're not going to chase it. We're not going to be nothing crazy. NASDAQ pulling down. S&P's pulling back. Yeah, you guys are definitely making some moves right now. Let's see. Yeah, gold is looking like it might give a nice little trigger line play here, but let's see how this plays off. We did sweep this high. Internal range structure and came all the way back down. Let's see what we do here for gold. Are you gonna close back above or no? Talk to me. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Let's see, what's going on, Julius? Good to see you in the chat, my brother. Let's see, talk to me nice. So we're down 480 so far for the day. And hey, keep in mind, fam, like this is actually me trading while trying my best to follow risk management for y'all. Because again, that's the real. That's the real. Alright, gold didn't close above on the 3 minutes. But we are bouncing off on the 5. Is gold getting ready to run again? Is gold getting ready to run again? Is that what we're doing here, gold? What's indices doing? Yeah, gold likes it. Gold look like it's getting ready to run again. I mean, what are you guys in, fam? Anybody else? How's your guys' day going so far? You guys, anybody in any positions? Let's see. I lost 14K last night trading Asian in pre-London. Sheesh, that's tough. That is tough. Got caught in the Asian range. Yeah, that's annoying, bro. It'd be like that though. Let's see. I like how Y set up on the 1 minute. YM buy. I mean, yeah. I mean, we did sweep this low. Took out some type of structure now and flip back bullish here. Oh, I'm looking at gold. I'm tripping. On the 1 minute. Let's see. Drew, what are you looking at on the 1 minute? Are you looking for more downside? Because it looks like we shifted here. Are you looking for a sell, Drew, or what are you looking at? What are you looking at here on the 1 minute? Let's see. YM wants to run too. I know it does. I know YM is getting ready to push back up. I'm telling you, I truly believe these things close bullish for today. I truly believe these things close bullish for today. I could be wrong, but we gotta see. In a YM sell, YM buy. See, it looks like there's a lot of confusion amongst what's this gonna do. There's some of you guys in buys, some of you guys in sells. Looking for buys on the 1 minute. So if I know Drew, a shift is your entry. Is that what you're looking at? Are you gonna look for the shift to get that entry? Positive US 30 buy. Okay. Yeah, I need to get back above the 50. Only way I'm taking the US 30 buy is if we actually close back above the 50, bro. Because then I think this is gonna run. I think this is gonna run if it does. You just gotta be patient here. In US 30 buys, yeah, I see. It's crazy. It's kind of mixed. So some of y'all in sells, some of y'all in buys. Abel already took a loss, so I'm on the sideline. I'm on the sideline. I'm not even playing around with this. Right, so I'm favoring the buys, but I'm not entering until I get a candle closure back above the 50 period moving average. Look, we even failed to close above right there. On the 5 minute, we failed to close back above it. I mean, it still could drive here, but let's see. 5 minute got closed bullish for me though. I hear that. What's indices? The rest of the indices are just chilling. Gold looks like it's getting ready to run. Yeah, gold did give another trigger line entry there, bro. Gold did give another trigger line entry, though. What are you thinking, gold? What's on your mind, gold? What's on your mind, gold? Let me see. I'm still watching, family. Trust me, we ain't going out like that, man. We can't go out like that on US 30. We just gotta be patient, though. We gotta be patient. I feel like getting into buys now is a little. I mean, if it works, you're gonna have a crazy entry. All right, if it works, you're gonna have a crazy entry. But I need more, bro. Like right now, I'm not seeing anything telling me to buy just yet. So I'm still chilling. Listen, like I said, man, I keep on bringing it up because I want y'all to like really understand. Like I took a loss because I just didn't wait for the closes of the candles. So I'm being very selective, very patient here. And I need to see some closes, man. I ain't playing around with that. Big shout out to all you guys that are watching right now, by the way. You guys are superstars. You guys are amazing, phenomenal. Love y'all so much, man. You guys are great. Come on, man. Come on, US 30. What are we doing, bro? What do you want to do here? Bro, if you really look at this thing has been in a range for this entire past week, bro. Since the 8th. Literally almost 6 days. Since the 8th, we've been just trapped in this range, though, for US 30. Just stuck. Absolutely just stuck here in this range, US 30. Let's see, YM respect the daily resistance level. Let's see, that's why I took a sell. Hey, man, definitely eat. Hopefully that works for you. Yeah, patience and following the trading plan. I mean, that's crucial. It's the #1 thing. I would take a YM buy at 39359. 39359. Essentially back at the lows, okay. NQ might sell. Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely starting to turn around up at these highs for sure. Yeah, we're starting to see this thing turn around for sure here up at these highs. Let's see. S&P also spiked down. S&P just spiked into structure though. Let's see if the S&P bounces back above this range right here. Like if the S&P gets back above 5408, that might be a solid play. Let's see, USA might make its final liquidity grab. It might be. It might be. I'm telling you. Like, I truly think that this does flip back up, but we gotta be patient here. Like, I need to get above here. I need to see YM get above 39,580s. If it can do that, then yeah, I would definitely take another buy. See, the thing is, bro, like this is what I'm a little upset at. I'm upset because I dropped the ball on gold. That would have been a TP smash easy. YM, NASDAQ, US 30, they all made moves right at the open, so we couldn't even do anything. It's just like, damn, bro. I think what happened with gold is just affecting me right now. This is just, again, me being transparent with y'all. Don't kill me for being transparent. Hopefully y'all enjoy this type of stuff. But me missing out on this gold, bro, just literally watching it leave without me, bro, and go for 100 plus. It went for around 90 pips. That got me to where, like, now I feel like I'm trying to force a position. Now I feel like I gotta force something to try to make back this opportunity that I missed out. And that could be what influenced my decision on YM to get in when I did. These are things we have to be aware of, man. The sooner you're aware of this, or the sooner that you're aware of you taking trades because of that, because you missed an opportunity, you got to be able to really either just stop trading or come back down to earth. Right? So for me, I'm still comfortable trading because I understand where I went wrong, right? I didn't wait for the closure. I felt like I was rushing it because I missed out on a beautiful setup already. Cool. Come back down to earth, Abel. Think logical. Remember your setup. Remember your rules. Remember your plan. As long as you could do that, there's no fear in continuing to trade. But if you can't recoup yourself and rebound, then just don't even trade. Again, this is why I like doing this stuff in real time, family. You guys are able to see me work through this in real time. Hopefully it's helping you all out. Revenge trading. I mean, revenge trading would me be jumping into another trade right now, right after taking a loss. Like, I ain't even take no loss. I just missed out on the trade. I mean, it could technically be revenge trading. Yeah, I could classify that as revenge trading. Yeah, we could definitely say that's revenge trading for sure. Right, missed out on an opportunity, so you kind of rush into another one. Absolutely, yeah. Hell yeah, we could say that. For sure. Alright, let's see what we get here. See, now look at US 30 flipping back up. Come on now. You close back above that 50, boy. Whew. You ain't gonna tell you ain't yeah. Just no, I'm watching you. What happened today is already in the past. The loss that I took already today is already in the past. So be it. It's not gonna affect my decision making moving forward. We're gonna lock in. And we're going to do what we got to do. So let's see if we can get this close here now in US 30. Come on now. Talk to me nice, buddy. Talk to me nice. Come on. What you trying to do? What you trying to do? Yeah. I'm watching you. We got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. I'm watching you. We ain't playing games here, family. Come on now. Let's see. That sometimes be my downfall. Being right but not taking it. I'm telling you, bro, because that's the thing, right? Like when you see the setup and you don't take it. Remember what I told you guys yesterday? We spoke about patience and hesitation. Yesterday I didn't get my setup just because I didn't get what I wanted to see, right? So I was being patient. Today the setup was there, and I think I hesitated. It's a clear difference. That's crazy to me, right? But because I hesitated and I missed out on that setup, that also had me thinking like, damn, now I gotta find something else quickly. And look what that led to. Right, that led to me losing $500. Right, that literally made me lose $500, right? Because I was still thinking about that trade that I missed. So, again, it is what it is now. We ignore it. We missed it. So be it. Now we lock in. Make sure that our emotions are still in check. And we go ahead and what we do, man. We do what we gotta do. Let's see, damn, Abel is human. I didn't think he was. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Everybody is, right? So, your self-talk is better than mine. You got to, bro. This is the thing. You can't beat yourself up neither, though, right? Like, acknowledge where you messed up at. Acknowledge where you screwed up. What caused that, that decision for you to take that trade or whatever the case may be. Like, acknowledge the fact that there was an error in your decision-making. But don't beat yourself up too much for it, right? It is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right, see, we bounced off that support at 39,500. 5-minute candle. We did get this closure here. We did get this 5-minute closure here on US 30. What's the rest of the market doing? NASDAQ flipped up too. Yeah, indices. I mean, the S&P gave a beautiful 5-minute trigger line. S&P gave a beautiful 5-minute trigger line. All right, now that we got the test down, Now that we got the test down, I'm going to go ahead. We got the close above the 50. I'm going to set the buy stop now above current candle high. Because if we do drive, we're going to drive. We're going to drive nicely here. Again, make sure, let me just make sure I'm thinking logical real quick. We got the 5-minute close above the 50. Bounce off the support. We're testing down to create the bottom wick. We still do have that 13-period moving average right there that could act as resistance. I mean, we are at a resistance as well. The fact that we're at this resistance right now could also hold price down, but I think now is a good time for this thing to start driving here. Let me actually go to micro YM. Yeah. Let's see. I think if this does flip back up, there could be a good opportunity here. But let's see what we get here. I think if we do flip back up, this could be pretty solid here. And if I take another L, boy, I'm done for the day, boy. I am done for the day. All right, so I am in this family. Again, I do like the flip. We tested down first. Now we're flipping back to the upside. I like it. We in this. And now we just deal with the consequences, right? Whether they're good or bad, obviously time will tell. I like the setup. I don't think I forced this one. We waited for the close at least back above the 50, showing that there is some signs of strength coming in here for the buys. So yeah, man, we're going to take this one. And if I lose another $500, I'm done for the day. I will be officially done for the day. And I'm going to go for my run and contemplate on what the hell just happened. Right? But I am in this family. I did take this position. Let me actually go ahead and mark this up as well here. All right, 8/13, 2024. This is a 10 o'clock banger. See, this setup definitely just, it's a lot better than the one I took earlier. Now, hopefully it plays out for us, right? We did have the buy stop. Let me see. Going back to the highs will be beautiful. Targeting 180, risking 60. All right, emotions are more stable. Trade notes. Waited for 5-minute close above the 50 EMA, and then set the buy stop. All right, and then we'll fill those afterwards. All right, so we got our setup documented, and now we see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Better to be right and not take the wrong than wrong and take it. That's true. That's absolutely true. Let's see. Close your YM sell. Listen, hopefully you made some good money on that, Julius. Come on now, baby. I know you said you lost a good amount last night, bro, but hopefully you're making it all back, man. Chopping. Slowly but surely getting it all back. Come on. This is the reality of trading, family, man. You're going to have these swings of your emotions. You're going to have to sometimes take a step back and check yourself. Like, actually talk to yourself, man. Like, I talk to myself more than I talk to anybody else. Right now, I do have my stop kind of tight below the 5-minute close, because if this does drop, then I don't want to be in it anymore, right? So I do kind of have a tight stop here, but I'm comfortable with where I put it. It's cool. But now let's see what happens here. Running after a loss is brutal. Yeah, being my feelings, right? being your emotions like crazy, but that's the way I get it off, man. That's the way that's the way I don't know. When I run, man, I listen to my music. You guys know I'm a big fan of music, so I just listen to my music. I tone out everything, bro, and I be locked in. I be dialed in for sure. Absolutely. Let's see. YAM is on my side. Yes, it is. If we can get this close like this on a 5-minute, now we got a 5-minute close above the 13. Oh, yeah. Come on now. That just gave me a little bit more confidence here. Close above the 13 as well on the 5-minute. Now, if we lose this setup, family, then the markets just don't fuck with us today, bro. If we lose this setup, then the markets just do not rock with us today. Because now we got the close above the 50. We got the close above the 13. in a bullish market, in my opinion, on these smaller time frames. Like, yeah, it's just not rocking with us today, bro, if this one loses. It's one of those days, man. Let's see what we get here. We're testing back down to create this bottom wick. Hopefully we flip back up now. Come on now. Come on, Lee. Let's see. Time is on my side. We gotta see, man. We gotta see what happens here. $15-minute also closed outside the 13 period moving average too. That's pretty solid. I likes that. I likes that. VIX back below 20. You know what would be crazy? I never actually tested that out. Right, to see how indices move based on where the volatility index is at. That's interesting, right? To see where. Come on now, baby. What we doing here? Push back down here on the NASDAQ. I'm not liking how this is forming right here, family. It might just be one of those days, y'all, where today is just not our day. It might be one of those days where today is just not our day. If this don't rebound, it's going to be ramen noodles for the week for me. It's going to be ramen noodles for the week, family. I'm going to tell wifey, nah, we can't do it. Bad trading day, just give me some noodles for today, man. I don't want those ribs that you were about to make. I don't want that good ass rice and beans you was about to make today. I got to I got to get the ramen noodles, man. I can't get the steak. I can't. I don't deserve none of that, wifey. Like, whatever you gonna, I don't even know what she's cooking today, but whatever it is, scratch it. Cause I deserve ramen noodles. Cricket salad? Nah, cricket salad is crazy. Sal, is that you?
Yeah. Pest control.
Let me see. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, it's ramen noodles for me tonight, family. Ramen noodles for me tonight.
Is any
Hold on, give me a second, family. I'm over here figuring out how much I just lost again, boy. It's just one of those days, family. It is one of those days, man. Sheesh. Definitely ramens for the win, family. It's ramens for the win, man. Yeah. This was probably one of my bigger losing days with y'all so far. Like, I'm down pretty good. That was actually about a $600 loss right there. I'm looking up exactly how much that was real quick. Yeah, it's one of those days, family. Listen, I'm done. I'm calling it quits, family. Listen, I'm good. The markets got me. They whooped my ass today, boy. Marcus whooped my ass today, boy. Sheesh. I gotta write that on social media real quick, bro. I gotta let people know, like, I got my ass whooped today, boy. I don't want nobody asking me for shit. Sheesh. They whooped me. How's your guys' day going, family? How's your guys' day going, man? Anybody else get their ass whooped today? You said ramen's gonna get pretty expensive, though? Yeah. Let's see, Julius, I should have stuck to my sell side buys, bro. I mean, it's easy to, yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, again, this still could rebound. That's the thing. Like, it literally, look at this. Like, it literally, don't tell me it's gonna wick me out, bro. Look at this. It hit my stop, but now look, it literally, oh my God, by 1 point, it hit my stop. By 1 point, it hit my stop, and now look it. It's about to be back at entry. Can you believe this? This is the type of day we had today, family. This is the type of day we had today, man. By 1 point? You stopped me out by 1 point? It'd be like that, man. We've all been there. Listen, we've all been there, and we're going to continue to be there. There's going to be days where this happens, man. It'd be like, it's definitely one of my bigger losses. Like, I mean, in total, I lost over $1,000, almost $1,100 today we lost. I ain't take $1,100 loss in a minute. I ain't take $1,100 loss in a minute. Sheesh. But yeah, it'd be like that though. Again, family, the reason why I enjoy doing this though is because, again, you guys see the real of it all. Like, you guys see it all. This is trading, right? It be like that. It be like that. Now watch this though. Remember what I tell you guys all the time. It's okay to lose the battle. Today we gonna lose the battle today, but we still not gonna lose the war. Hooah! Right? So it happens, man. We lost the battle. We're not gonna lose the war because we're still practicing proper risk management. We're gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely one of my bigger losing days that I've had, at least with you guys here specifically. If you guys see my personal account, y'all really know why I'm saying I'm about to get some ramen, because on my personal account, I'm down a few thousand. I'm down a few thousand. I'm not just down 1,100 on this account with y'all. I'm down a few thousand. Sheesh. Yo. It's definitely ramen noodle for today. Struggle is real. Yeah. It's okay. It's just Tuesday. That's the best thing about it, right? It's just another day, man. It's all good. We're going to bounce back. We always do. The best traders do. Right? But now what's going to piss me off is this thing is really going to run now. Watch. This thing is going to run, but I can't afford to take another trade. I can't afford to take another trade. So whatever happens here happens. But this, I'm pretty positive. Like I told y'all, man, this is probably going to close bullish for the day. It's just this last little 5-minute candle just screwed the hell out of us, bro. Like what? Like for what? Like why? Like for what reason did you have to do all this? Right? Like bro. Like why? Because now look it, we would have been back in profit here. Look at this. You believe this, family? We would have been back in profit right now. Sheesh. All right, let's see. Emotions after. My emotions, it is what it is. I don't think that's an emotion, but we're going to write that. After trade notes, I mean, the setup was a good setup. The market just won today's battle, man. Just won today's battle. It'd be like that. The market just won today's battle. You know what I'm saying? The setup was a good setup. The market just won. The market gonna get theirs. You know? It'd be like that. Let's see, but we not gonna lose the war. Let's see, you were taking an L early in the week that finished strong at the end of the week. Absolutely. The thing is, like, now I can feel myself, right? Because we started off super hot. Last week was my first losing week that I've had with y'all, right? Since we started at least documenting it, right? Now we starting off the week bad again. So we ended last week pretty bad. Now we're starting off this week pretty bad. So we got to like really just recuperate real quick, right? We got to just really lock back in. Be patient. Again, I don't regret this last trade that I just took. I don't regret this because it was a good setup. Right? It was a really good setup. It's just the market wanted to do one more test of the lows for whatever freaking reason. Like, for what reason did you have to come back down and test the lows, bro? So, it is what it is, man. It'd be like that. But again, this is going to continue to dry. So, if anybody's still in this position, I truly think this could continue to run. I can't take another trade. Right? Because if I take another trade on this account with y'all and we lose, yeah, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. So, I'm okay with whatever happens. But this is the real, the raw, the authentic of trading, fam. It'd be like that. Are you trading CPR tomorrow morning? Absolutely. We're going to be back here tomorrow ready to do our thing. Now, here's the thing, right? Just also thinking about it. And it comes back to this damn stupid gold trade that we missed out. If I would have took this gold buy, I probably would have never even continued to trade today. I would have just took that win and we probably would have called it a day. But because I literally hesitated and I allowed this thing to run without us, it forced me to now find other positions and kind of like force positions that I wasn't even truly comfortable in. I mean, I was comfortable with that last trade, but like the first one, there was a couple errors that I made there. But hey, man, it'd be like that, family. It is what it is. But yo, I'm about to go ahead and get ready. Now you guys know I definitely gotta go for this run. I gotta go shake off some of this these losses real quick. Shout out to you guys that might still be in this position. I'm telling you guys are gonna eat on this US 30. There's no doubt in my mind this thing is probably gonna run now. Especially looking at how we had this strong bearish candle closure. A lot of volume behind it too. Get completely erased with no real follow through. This is clear signs of absorption here in the markets. I truly think that's gonna run. I just can't take it, unfortunately. So I'm chilling. That's going to be it for me today. We're going to take an L today. We're going to take that loss for the battle. But tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to try to get it all back. And we're going to come back and win the war for the week. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like that, though. It did for your liquid. Yeah, it definitely wanted to seek for a little bit more liquidity here, clearly, right? You know, maybe if I had my stop on the other side of this, we still would have been in it. Right? If I had a little bit of a wider stop and not directly under the engulf. I mean, there's a few things, obviously, after the trade. Right, you can always be like, oh man, maybe I should have did this, maybe I should have did that, right? But when live capital's on the line and you're trying to also make sure you're not risking too much, you know, obviously certain things go out the window and you overlook certain things. You know, so hindsight trading, man, if we can all look at things and make changes after the fact, then we all be rich. That's not trading though. We just got to be okay with the outcomes and deal with it, man, and be able to come back the next day and, you know, no emotions and just, you know, follow your routine and follow your plan. It'd be like that. Let's see, now you get to show the world your comeback attitude. Absolutely. As you guys can see though, right? Like you guys can see, I'm not flustered, right? But it definitely bothered me a little bit. But I'm still solid. I'm still really good. I'm still chilling. Right? It'd be like that. It's the Illuminati. The Trump effect. I don't even know what that means, T Patton. What is the Trump caused me to lose this trade? Is that what it is? Trump caused me to lose this trade over my support for Trump? Hey, it'd be like that. It is what it is. My loss was smaller, so I got back in now riding. Hey, Max, hopefully you win on that, bro. Hopefully you can win for us, man. Come on now. Hopefully you can win for us. It was crazy. I was on the phone with bro and said, I kind of feel like he's forcing, seeing he missed gold right before you said it. Yeah, bro. I think that's exactly what it is. Again, I always tell everybody all this all the time. One of the most important traits as a trader is awareness and accountability. Awareness and accountability is absolutely crucial. And that's just a fact, right? You have to be aware of what went right and what went wrong and hold yourself accountable to try to make sure you do that again, right? So I'm aware of me missing that gold trade the way I did, just letting it go, kind of like forced my first position, which we took an L on. The second one I'm not upset about, bro. The stop loss was just in a bad spot. I just put the stop in a bad spot. The setup is good. Look at this thing is running now already. Right? This thing is already up almost 30, 40 points. Look at this. Right? It's up 30 points right now. So the setup was good on the second one. My stop was just too freaking tight. So let's see. Never hit my stop loss. I'm back blue. Hey, shout out to you, Victoria. Again, make sure you guys just continue to miners this, man. I truly think that this does have a good chance to go higher, but you never know in these markets. These markets clapped me for something vicious today. Yo, that's dope funny you said that, OT Patton. The Trump effect. It'd be like that, though. But listen, family, I'm going to wrap it up off of that, man. It is what it is. Bad day for me. We're going to rebound like always. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And we're going to see what happens, man. Hopefully tomorrow's a much better day. But I do appreciate y'all all for showing up, constantly supporting me, being here with me, rocking with me, you know, taking these wins and losses with me, checking me when I'm wrong, right? Giving me some pointers, some tips on certain things I could have did better. I'm never one to shy away from criticism. I hope y'all know that. That's why when we do get haters in the chat and they just talk mad shit, listen, I encourage them. Cool. What can I learn from that, right? So I never shy away from it whatsoever. So I appreciate all you guys that also are giving me little pointers and tips and things that I should have done. Obviously, you know, some of them I might ignore, most of them I might take, but either way though, man, it is what it is. Family, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to you guys that are still in the trade and didn't get stopped out like I did. You guys are eating. And I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a great rest of y'all freaking day. I gotta go survive off some ramen. It's all right, family. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow.